provider for another man's son. That's what Agnew said in court today.
We knew he was going to try that. We didn't want to go in on you, but now we got to go in. So then he started cooking again. I said, this guy must be a chef. At first, I was a little apprehensive. I said, maybe Mr. Agnew should do the clothes. But I realized now he's keeping it. He has a style. Every attorney on the defense has a style.
It's a proof of racketeering. Didn't say that Bad Boy was created for the sole intention of trafficking and things. That's not true. So, you know, like, you got that law a little bit twisted there. So
Puff was being a real man by taking care of somebody else's son.
The judge said before lunch was, Mr. Agnew, how much time more do you have for your closing? I'm like, Judge, the prosecution, not just me, the prosecution took almost 5 hours. Judge, don't rush the man. He's cooking. Let him cook. He's going to land the plane when it's time to land the plane. Right now, he is gliding through the sky.
The defendant is not a god. He stands equal before the law.
See, when
Find
Diddy was
him
going up,
guilty. The judge says, jurors, you may leave until Monday.
He finished his closing, but he decided to give the curator instruction in the middle of this man's closing. And I think the prosecution, just my opinion, that they only did that to throw Mr. Agnew off his A game. But he said, no. We see the game. Well, hold on. She's gearing up for, if there's a conviction, she's gearing up for appeal. She said, Your Honor, can I point out one thing to you? Yesterday when they did this, we never interrupted. Even though they lied during their closing argument by saying that there might have been guns in the room during the freak-off. Well, that was never the testimony. Let me tell you something. One thing I tell you, I read body language. Miss Comey, she could have let that, first of all, she didn't even get what she wanted. She had a laundry list of curative instructions the judge, she wanted the judge to read to the jurors. The judge said, no. I'm gonna give you a little bit, but you're trying to take a whole mile. No one testified that Puff had any weapons during a freak-off. So why would you imply that? What we heard in the R. Kelly case, there was a gun on the table when the woman, I won't put her name out there, that testified, something happened in New York. There was a gun in the room. So they trying something from the playbook of the R. Kelly case, but there was no testimony there. Why would they do that? Listen, don't compare Puffy to Nature Boy. Don't do that. Don't compare Puffy to Nature Boy. It's nothing like that. Stop it. I sat in that trial. Trust me.
Let me get a kiss. Let me get a kiss. Can I get a Pete on? They're gorgeous. Let me get a Pete on. I want to stop. Hey, Christian. I want to get Pete on. Oh my God, really? Where the baby oil? Where the baby oil? Is that Jennifer? Where the baby oil? I want to get Pete on. Can I get Pete on? Barney, stop. I want to get Pete on. Where the baby oil? Hey, Mama Pump. Mama Pump, can I get some money? Can I get some money? Can I get some? And I don't want to get Pete on. And then I want to get Pete on after I get some money. After I get some money.
Have a good day, Mama Cone.
Is that it? Where Cassie at?
No chance.
Where Cassie at?